There are a lot of different RPGs that have come out throughout the history of gaming that kind of made it into what it is today. We have our Final Fantasies with that one funny laugh. We have that one game that they remade for like the 50th time. Holy shit! We also have Disney adults with their 500-page story of Dark Worlds, Keyblades, and evil Mickey Mouse. And other times we also have more quirky / dark RPGs like Undertale, Yume Nikki, or Omori that have gotten their inspiration from these old games but made their own twist on them. Today, I'll be talking about none of those old JRPGs that I just listed a sec ago, but more specifically, tier listing all the summons that could be found in this old game called Golden Sun. For some context before I do start the tier list, this game kind of follows that same format that you find a lot in this era. You have a party with heroes stop a big bad villain from destroying the world. Now, the one thing that didn't make this game stand out were the visuals and its sound design being pretty decent at the time of its release, even though the hardware kinda was limiting. An example, you made a 5-star dish with 2-star ingredients in the refrigerator. Now, throughout this game, you find a lot of these elemental spirits called Digins, and they are based on 4 main elements: Venus, which is Earth, Mercury, which is Water, Mars, which is Fire, and Jupiter, which is Wind / Lightning. You see a lot of these sprites throughout the game, and as you acquire them, you unlock new summoning attacks and visuals. I wanted to make something like this for my first video because I personally really enjoyed this game, and it kind of felt fun tier listing something like this. But man, do I have some strong opinions on some of these attacks. But first, I need to get into my uniform so I can really start going on this train. Starting off with the first element, which is Venus, the Earth element. This spirit is mostly tied with the main character of Golden Sun, named Isaac, or how I named him in my run, because I know that Isaac will do it for the vine if I asked him to. Now, throughout Golden Sun, you will find 4 variants of the same Digin. So that means like 4 Venus Digins, 4 Mercury, that same beat. And each of the same 4 have different attacks and visuals. For the first Digin, you're looking at Venus. I like it to a point. The yellow piss color is nice and I like the visuals, but one thing I did dislike was the sound effects. I wanted to hear like a stream of piss, but I just heard droplets and it kind of made me depressed. So I'm probably gonna place it at C. The next Venus Digin is named Ramses, based on the 11 ancient Egyptians. The only thing I really enjoyed of this summon was at the end where he kind of launched his fist. The rest of the attack kind of felt boring. I would have liked if they included the hands more, instead of just kind of focusing on the rocks falling down. More like how in JoJo, whenever their stands just start hitting the enemy with like a barrage of fists. So I'm probably going to place it at D. The next Digin is named Cybele. I thought they could have changed the background to like a more swampier setting or even like a forest. I like the toad and everything and how they kind of incorporated the vine attack, but more like how in Jujutsu Kaisen, where they kind of do like a domain expansion, I would like to be like entered his domain to see what he was doing, you know? So I'm probably gonna place it at a high C in front of Venus. And for the final Venus Digin, it's gonna be named Judgment. Now this is how you do a special attack, man. I loved it. I love how it not only changed the background, but also the perspective as well near the end. It kind of reminded me of Evangelion, whenever the angels kind of started attacking the city, and it kind of wanted to emphasize the amount of damage and the radius of it. This is going S tier, baby. And with this, that's pretty much all the Venus Digins listed. The next digit being ranked is going to be the Mercury digit, the Water Spirit. This spirit is mostly tied with the healer of the party named Mia. I liked her character arc and her skill set that she has. One thing is that she isn't as useless as that other one that shall not be named. Now then, let me begin with the first digit named Mercury. The attack kind of just reminded me of a water gun. It's probably going to go to low C next to Venus. The next Mercury digit is named Nereid, based on Greek mythology. She is one of the daughters of Nereus and Taurus, gods who once protected this sea. I like the visuals and how they made the goddess kind of slide with the attack at the beginning, but after that, nothing too much going on. It's probably going to be placed at B, but it might change if I feel like it. The next digit is named Neptune, a whale that was based on Roman mythology of the god of sea. I would have liked if they somehow included more water itself with the beams, kind of like Nereid in her battle sequence whenever she started entering the scene and the water kind of slid with her. I think that was pretty neat. So it's probably gonna go to high C for me. The final Mercury digit is going to be Boreas. All these attacks beforehand had some god come out the water, and do something like shoot water or beams. This attack, some of the damn snow cone machine that shoots ice out. A damn paratero can do a better job and the same attack and have more style than this. Anything but shooting a damn frozen ice out of a damn ice cone machine. This is a low D and it will stay that way. I want to shake the hand of whoever greenlit this so I could understand a bit of what went through their mind at these old Japanese heads in suits when they all sat together and agreed this was the correct move. Excuse me for that.
My Mexican rage came out there.
The next digit we will be looking at is the Jupiter digit, the wind/lightning attribute. This spirit is mostly tied with the wizard of the party named Yvonne. If I could compare Yvonne to someone, it would probably be Rouse from Delta. I love him, but he is fucking useless and it pisses me off. While I was in the last boss of Golden Sun, Yvonne kept dying, and I felt the same anger as when I was going against the Roaring Knight and Rouse kept being targeted. It gave me PTSD, man. That fight was ass. Anyways, the first digit is named Jupiter. I really enjoyed this attack. Its visuals, effects, and speed of it really brought it all together. It kinda reminded me of the Rage Blasters from Super Smash Brothers. So it's probably gonna go low B. The next Jupiter digit is named Atlanta, based on Greek mythology of who would have guessed Atlanta herself, who was known for her archery skills. I love this attack. Its visuals, sound effects, the speed, and especially the lore behind it where it actually captures that Greek mythology tie. It's perfect.
Everything.
It's probably gonna go to A. The next Jupiter digit is named Procon, based on the Greek mythology where Procon was turned into a bird by Olympian gods. Attack animation was alright in the beginning where the sand tornado was forming, but it did feel a bit lacking. It's probably gonna go to high C for now. And the final digit is named Thor, the Thunder God. I really enjoyed this attack. Its visuals, sound effects, and speed of it really did make you feel like you were summoning a god being. Not like a damn ice machine that you find at every damn hotel. It's probably gonna go high A, maybe S if I do feel like I do. The final Digin that I will be listing is Mars, the fire attribute. This Digin is normally tied with a tank for the party named Garrett. The first Digin is going to be Mars. I found this attack to be my least favorite of all the first summons because it kind of felt lacking, but it was kind of missing that factor that I like a lot. It's probably gonna go in D between Ramses and the Ice Cold Machine. The next Mars Digin is going to be Kirin, a creature from Korea folklore that has many parts of ancient animals, like an oxtail, a deer torso, and hooves of a horse. I like the speed of the animation and how it kind of emphasized the power behind its attack, but I did dislike the ending of it and how they kind of just stand there burned. I don't like the little more of reaction, so it's probably gonna go high B in front of Narrate. The next Mars Digin is going to be Tiamat, a monster from Babylon and Sumerian mythology. I like the sprite of the monster itself, but I thought they could have summoned it in a better way. Maybe in one frame at the beginning, you see him flying down, and shoot fire from his breath. In the next scene, we see the aftermath of it, where the enemies kind of like burned, or like an explosion occurs. So we'll probably put this in high C in front of Procon. And the final Digin in this video is going to be the Meteor Mars Digin. Before my final opinions on the Meteor attack and the entire list itself, I have an announcement to make. This June the 16th, I will be playing Golden Sun live on my Twitch, pension_budget, where I'll be playing the secret dungeon and fighting the secret boss live. I would love if y'all could come by, say something in the chat, hit a follow, or just give your opinion on some of these attacks. So you are welcome to come by. June the 16th, 8 p.m. Central Time. Thank you. And a drum roll, please, for the final summon, the Meteor Digin. It was kind of mid, and it felt boring, so I'm probably just going to place it at a low B. And with that, that's pretty much all the summons of Golden Sun listed. I hope that this video gives you that push to try this game. It's fun, it's short, it's got the best of both worlds. I streamed all of this game on my Twitch, pension_budget, and I posted more clips on my Instagram. Give those a shout out and give a little follow if y'all want to. I do hope you stay for the ride. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do something like this again. I'm gonna try to, because I like YouTube and I grew up watching it. So fuck it, we ball. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to play the sequel game live, because I would love to start the game. It'll be more fun. So, hit the follow, hit the like button, all that good shit. And, stay tuned. Arigato. And sayonara. Fuemosssss.